Hello everyone and welcome to Lavelia's Coloring. It's been a couple weeks since I've made my last video. I've been on a kind of a hiatus with real life, just being really busy for the past few weeks. I've had my kids getting sick. Actually, my youngest Mason is still getting over a fever from the past few days, and right now he's doing a lot better, so I thought I would just go ahead and jump in and try to do this supplies and coloring books video for you guys. Yeah, so for the past few weeks I had my parents here, and I was entertaining them, or taking them places, and also they were helping me put together a party for my two daughters. It's for confirmation, another one's for her 18th birthday, and yeah, it was just a busy past few weeks, and coloring and making videos had to take a back seat for me. So I'm just happy to be back now, and I hope I can just get back into it, and it's like starting over again after a couple of weeks of not making videos. So for this video, I will be sharing with you my April 2019 coloring books and supplies haul. Also the gifts that I received for Mother's Day. So with that, I'm just going to go ahead and clear out my desk, and we'll get started with my April coloring books and supplies haul. The first coloring supply I want to share with you is actually a Happy Meal from a very good friend of mine, Latimia, who is also known as Cali Girl NNC on YouTube and also on Instagram. She so kindly and thoughtfully gave me this, which I wasn't expecting. I just found it in the mailbox, and my husband thought, "Is that for me?" But I was like, "Doesn't even have your name on it." But anyways, yeah, I was just she just remembered, I guess, I commented on one of her YouTube videos, and she was using the Lyra Aqua colors, asking about it because I have the Neocolor 2s and I wanted to see how they compare. And for her, the Lyra Aqua color was easier for her to use, and I just wanted, I was asking her questions about it, so she decided to just go ahead and give me a 12 set. I already put the Lyra color as on my wish list for later, supply to buy and use. But I'm so grateful that she gave me this so I can try it out, and if I like it, I can always get the ones with more colors. But she really recommended this, so I'm really happy and appreciative that she sent me the 12 piece to try out. So thank you, Latimia. And yeah, so this is the Lyra Aqua color 12 piece. The next coloring supply I purchased is Gamblin Gamsol, which is used to blend your colored pencils, especially on, like, I guess Create Space paper, all the dots and stuff. I guess this would be really good to use. I only used it once, trying it out in one of my books, which I'll show you later. It's one of the new books that I purchased, and yeah, I really like the results. I held off buying this because I didn't want to buy everything all at once, trying out everything, and I just kept to using colorless blenders. But this has been on my wish list for, like, oh gosh, 2.5 years, ever since I first heard about it. And yeah, I just finally, after how many years, finally went ahead and purchased this. And along with this, I also purchased the, oh gosh, forgot what these were called, but Tortillion, I guess. So I bought the one that came with several sizes, and this is the one I already used, and it comes with this little extender to hold it. It probably won't hold this one, and it also came with these little colorful ones and sandpaper and putty for erasing, I guess. Yeah, so you can see that I've already went ahead and used it. And this little purse also came with this whole pack. So I think, I can't remember, it's probably like around $8, $7.99, $8. So really good price for all of this, and coming with a small bag to put everything in. So yeah, so these are the tortillas. And yeah, so I bought these to use with the Gamsol. I also tried Q-tips, and I wanted to see how that worked. And yeah, both all worked pretty well. So these are the tortillas. And the next supply, I think this is the last supply I got for April, was the Uniball Posca or Uni Posca. I think last month I showed that I got some black Posca also, but they were the size 3M. This one is the size 1M, so it's even, it has a finer tip on it, just for really fine details for some of the coloring books where I will use the Posca or acrylic, and you know, just for the really small space, or if it's like a really fine line, these would be especially good to use. I bought these especially for a particular coloring book, which I did purchase in April, so I will show that soon in this video. So yeah, so this is the Uni Posca size 1M. The first book, coloring book, well, it's not really a coloring book, it's more of a like a reference book for me. I was at Goodwill with my daughter, and while she was looking for tops, I was looking at the art section of the books, seeing if they had anything that would be like good for like to use as a reference or instructional for coloring. And I found this one, which is Super Cute Chibis to Draw and Paint by Joanna Zhou. And this one, she gives like instructions like for both digital and, you know, colored pencils, markers, soft pastel, and I pretty much was sold to get this book because, you know, I have a lot of Japanese books and chibi anime kind of book, and I thought this would be a good reference for me to, if I get, you know, a color block or something, and I can just look through this book, get inspired by like one of the pictures or the colors that they provide. Here they're showing like color palettes. They even let's see, oops, forgot where it is. Yeah, so you can see, like, I would never think about coloring a hair like this. So I mean, I might, if I see something, another illustration that's kind of not similar, but where I can color this way and just to see how it looks. Yeah, so, you know, it's a good way to find inspiration. And here's like different kinds of eyes, different ways to color it. My eyes are kind of like this, where it goes dark to light, or like dark to light and stuff. But yeah, and I think right here they even gave like good chibi palette, so it's a lot more subtle and soft, not so bright and like bold. Yeah, and then in the rest of the book, it shows different color palettes for the images, and just a great book to draw inspiration from. Yeah. So this is the Super Cute Chibis to Draw and Paint by Joanna Zhou. Another book I purchased at Goodwill is called Creative Coloring Mandalas by Valentina Harper. This is, I got it only for $1.99, and yeah, I thought it was, I don't know, I'm trying it. Mandalas for some reason is challenging for me, and I just want a different kind of mandala where trying to see if I can get inspired to just jump in and color. So yeah, so I thought this would be a good book, and it's only $1.99 that I won't have to worry about like messing up or anything. So this is Creative Coloring Mandalas by Valentina Harper. The next book I want to share with you is the 101 Unique Mandalas, a big mandala coloring book with great variety of mixed mandala designs and over 100 different mandalas to color. It is illustrated by Camelia Angelkova. She does have several different kinds of mandala books available on Amazon. This is an Amazon book with on CreateSpace paper or Amazon printed paper. And in the back she shows all the different kinds of mandalas that she have for purchase on Amazon. And I did watch several flip throughs of her books on YouTube, trying to decide which one I wanted, and I thought this would be the best one because it has a little of all the a little of everything of the mandalas. So you have one back here, it's like little flowers, like easy flowers, and I think there's some quotes, and with scenes, fruits, more flowers, just a lot of variety. And I just wanted one book that had a little of everything, just to have it all in one book and not want to get a whole lot of different books. And with the other book, the Creative Coloring Mandalas, that I was talking to you guys about, how I was making it kind of a challenge for myself to color. I overthink things and stuff. I was talking to Latimia, color girl, NNC, and she was like, you know what, I'm gonna give you a challenge. And she said, pick 3 colors and pick one mandala and color it. That's your challenge. That's all you gotta do, is pick 3 colors, pick one page from one of my mandala books and color it. And it really helped me because I just went through a couple of pages and I was able to find the one, and I picked 3 colors. And so I'm working on this page, and so I have like pink, blue, sky blue, and I think this light umber that I'm using. So yes, and I used white for just to blend it in a little bit. So because this is CreateSpace paper, you can see that it's a little bit you can see all the little dots and stuff. So yeah, thankful that she just like gave me that challenge, like go ahead and do it, you know. And just like, I think that's kind of like how I feel about like color alongs, where they already give you a theme, and it kind of gives me an end goal of, you know, picking out pages and going in and coloring, or if there's like a certain color palette. Yeah, that kind of really helps getting started in coloring, because sometimes I would just sit there and like stare at it. So anyways, this is the 101 Unique Mandalas by Camelia Angelkova. The next book is Jennifer Zimmerman, The Secrets of Coloring 2. It is a step-by-step tutorials and tricks of the trade from a professional illustrator. This is her second book. I don't have her first book. I don't know if it's in here, but I got this because it was $13. The other books were like $20-something, $19, $20. So I just wanted at least one book where I can use as a guide or tutorial or inspiration for my coloring. So and just where I would try to use some of what she's showing to incorporate into my coloring. So yeah. And with backgrounds also, you know, backgrounds is a tough thing for me, so it's good to have something to kind of help navigate and give you ideas of what to do with the background. And also in the back of this book, I like how she gives like a conversion chart for Prismacolors to Black Widow, Colleen, Schwer-Farben, the Castle, I'm thinking that's the Castle Art pencils, and Marco Raffine. But I wish that she also added, because she used, I believe she also used, what is it, the luminance, the Caran d'Ache luminance in here. So I kind of wish that she also added that at the end as one of the colors, or Faber-Castell. So yeah, so this is the Jennifer Zimmerman, The Secrets of Coloring 2. The next book is Fairy Tales, Princesses and Fables coloring book by Selina Fenwick. I don't have that much of Selina Fenwick. I think I only have like 3 of her books. I think she has like 8 or 10 books, but I really like this one because it's a lot different from her other books where it's fairy tales, and I really love her illustrations of it. And it comes with 2 sets of 25, I believe. Yeah, so really love her illustrations in this book. Her versions of the fairy tales. Yeah. So this is Fairy Tale, Princesses and Fables coloring book by Selina Fenwick. The next book is Disney, let me see if I'm in the frame. Disney Dreams Collection, Thomas Kinkade Studios, Disney Princess Coloring Book, 16 ready-to-frame coloring pages. There's a lot of mixed reviews for this book. For me, I like the book. I mean, I know the setup could be a little better where they have the actual image, colored image up here, and then this page here. So, you know, just having that colored image would be nice to look at, and you know, if you want to follow the colors. But in the back of the book, they do provide you with the colored version. But for me, I'll probably just like take a picture of it, and then so at least with if you take a picture on your phone and then you're coloring it, you can zoom it in to see the actual colors and stuff. So the only thing for me, my only complaint with this book is that I wish it was more than 16, because I think Thomas Kinkade had more than 16 illustrations, Disney illustrations. But you know, I'm just being greedy there now. So yeah, but you know, for me, I like the book, so I don't know if there's going to be any more, but yeah, just happy I got this book. So this is the Disney Dreams Collection, Thomas Kinkade Studios, Disney Princess Coloring Book with 16 ready-to-frame coloring pages. Okay, the next one is a magazine. This is the Coloring Heaven Adorable Alien Special, issue number 48. It is illustrated by Matthew Larson. So this is my issue, or my Coloring Heaven for the month of April that arrived, and this is a very interesting book. I've never seen any of his illustrations before, so, but I don't know, the little alien monsters are cute though, and this would be fun to color like with my son. I'll just copy a page and then we both can color it. Yeah, I think they're really cute aliens. It's like a monkey, rhinoceros, kind of, with more than Oh, a lot of hands. So anyways, yeah. So this is the Coloring Heaven Adorable Alien Special by Matthew Larson. The next book is from Amazon UK. They do have this book available on Amazon.com, but when I priced it out, it was a lot cheaper for me to get it from Amazon UK. So this is the first book from the Les Grands Classiques. It's the Disney color by number books by Hachette Heroes. And yeah, so I got the first book of this series, and I already started doing the first page. I was trying out the Gamsol here. I wanted to see how the paper would react, and if you can see it, you can see kind of like the Posca lines, but it didn't bleed when I used the Gamsol. So because these are double-sided, I was just I wanted to see what would happen if I color one side, and if it would mess up or anything, bleed through, and it didn't. So I did watch a lot of the French YouTubers coloring in these books, trying to decide from the mediums that they use which one would be the best for me to use, that I would like. Yeah, so I'm coloring Tinkerbell. So you can see I used the Posca, and it's the one that I showed earlier. It's the Uni Posca size 1M. I also used the size 3M just to fill it in. I used this one to do the outlines and then define areas, or the ends and stuff. So yeah. So I'll show you a couple of the pictures that they have in this book. And they have 100 images for you to do the color by numbers. Yeah, and I have fun watching the French YouTubers color these in. I don't know why, I just like it. So yeah, and it's a lot of fun to do, and don't have to use that much color. Give you the color that you should use. I mean, my purple is not even close. It looked like this color in my my swatch, but then look like it. I don't know. I guess I should have used like black raspberry or something, but when I put the Gamsol, it kind of lightened it. So, but it's okay. Yeah. So I just have a couple more to do, Tinkerbell and then the leaves. Then it should be done. So this is the Les Grands Classiques Disney by Hachette Heroes. The next one is also the color by number by Hachette Heroes. This is Les Grands Classiques. This is book 3, and I did do flip throughs of all of the ones that are available, and I wanted to see what images they had, and I decided I wanted to just get the first book and the third book, and I'm just gonna wait until I'm actually done coloring these books to get the other ones. But yeah, I like this one because it's that more portrait, and you have like the fairies. Yeah. Really like these color by numbers. Okay, so yeah, this is the Les Grands Classiques, Tome 3, or Book 3 by Hachette Heroes. And the last book for my April 2019 haul is, oh gosh, I don't even know if it fits in the screen, is the Disney Vitralis. This is the Italian version. Let me check. I believe it's the Italian version. I don't think it's the Spanish version. No, it is the Spanish version. Okay, so this is the Spanish version of Disney Vitro, And I got this on Amazon.com. I actually was looking at the prices for both the Disney Vitro and the Disney Vitralis, and this one went down to like I can't remember, it was like $20 or something like that. And for this book, I was all like, I really wanted it, and that was the lowest that I've seen, so I went ahead and got it right away. And I was for me, it didn't matter if it was French or if it was Spanish. So yeah, I just really love the illustrations in this book. And so it's, yeah, so you might have seen like Kate's Coloring Heaven, I believe. She has this book, and there's another, Zoe had this book also. I love watching her color in this book. So yeah, I just wanted my own copy because I love Disney, and I just love the mosaic. It's different, you know. It's not like, you can't find this in the States, which is sad. I wish they published books like these, but yeah, this is a very lovely book to add to my collection. Very happy and very, very happy I got this book. I was able to find it at that price too. Yep. So this is Disney Vitralis, the Spanish version of the French Disney Vitro, also by Hachette Heroes. Okay, so the next few items I'm going to be showing you are the gifts I got for Mother's Day. And so the first one I want to share with you is these are Japanese Muji pencils, M-U-J-I, Muji colored pencils, and I've had these on my wish list for a while. I forgot where I first heard of it. It might have been Latimia, Color Girl NNC, or it might have been Shalene. I don't know if she showed it. It was sometime either last year or 2 years ago that I first heard of it. And yeah, I heard a lot of really good things about these pencils, so I wanted to try it. And it comes in a really good case, but I might put it in a other case, probably one of those BTSKY cases. But for now, I'm going to leave it in here, and I want to do a swatching video for these, so hopefully I can have time to do that. So this is the Muji coloring pencils. The next one I want to share with you are these Paul Rubens Artist Watercolor. This is the shimmery one, the glittery one. Put this. I know a lot of you have probably seen reviews of this. A lot of other color tubers have already done swatches and openings of these. I've been wanting these, and it's so cute. I didn't think, for some reason I thought it was a little bit bigger, but this is like really cute case. I haven't opened it yet. I mean, I just took out the plastic and that was it, so I haven't looked in here. And yeah, I like how small and cute it is. Yeah, for some reason I was thinking it would be a little bit bigger, but yeah, can't wait to try this out. Yeah. So these are the Paul Rubens. I think this is the shimmery or glittery watercolor set. Very cute case. Very compact. I like it. And it comes with this little microfiber. Go ahead and put this back. So this is, yeah, I think I already said it. Paul Rubens watercolor. And the next two books are by Kelly Horton, The Little Darlings and The Storybook Darlings. These books are so cute. Kind of with the big eyes, small nose, and kind of pouty lips. Kind of reminds me of what's her name? Jasmine Beckett Griffith. Yeah, and also Hannah Lynn, and kind of like in that genre. Coloring books. Or Tanya Bond also. I really love her illustrations. Like her use of the bold lines and then the fine ones. Very cute. So, yeah, so happy to add these to my collection. And I like how in these both of the books it comes with these are color swatch index. So I mean, you can probably copy this and make multiple copies. So if you can use this for your making like a notebook out of it, of all your color swatches. Then skin tone practice, and I like this because this has storybook or fairy tales, heroines or princesses. This page kind of reminds me of the Jasmine Beckett Griffith, one of her illustrations. Yeah. Pocahontas, Dorothy. Really, really cute. Yeah, so this is Storybook Darlings and Little Darlings by Kelly Horton. And the last few coloring books I got for Mother's Day is actually books I bought for myself for Mother's Day. When I first saw this on Etsy, I just, I gotta have it. I didn't have any of her other books, so I just went ahead and got it for myself for Mother's Day. I wasn't gonna wait for my husband to say, which one did you want? I just went ahead and got it. So go ahead and take this out. I haven't really looked through it only because I've already seen a lot of flip throughs, but I'll go ahead and show you what came in the package. So it comes with the envelope. So a thank you envelope, and so it comes with, this is Mystic Arts Mirrors. That's the name of her shop on Etsy if you're interested in purchasing her books. Oh, so cute. I love it. And her name is Kristen Glorious Ink. So she sends it with a couple of postcards. Oh gosh, it's beautiful. Really love this book, or her artwork. Okay. So nice of her to send a couple of postcards with it. And so this is her newest book, which is the Fairy Tale Princess coloring book. And along with it, I also got Mermaid and Friends coloring book. I know there's a lot of flip throughs already of these on YouTube, but I think I first saw it on Color and Chat with Sammy, and then also with several others, color tubers. But yeah, this book comes double-sided, and at the end of this book the images are from her first book, I believe. So it has mermaids, and then it's just gorgeous. I love her illustration. And this is another artist where, if you see her work, it's so unique that you can tell, this is Mystic Arts. This is Kristen Glorious Ink's work. this one. It's very beautiful. Yeah, so this is the Mermaid and Friends coloring book. And then the Fairy Tale Princess, this is her newest one. And this one is one-sided. And again, gorgeous, gorgeous illustrations. And the paper is pretty thick. So you can use pretty much any kind of medium, right? Markers, watercolors to color in here. I don't think it's perforated or anything, so yeah. Ariel. So yeah, so this is the Fairy Tale Princess coloring book, illustrated by Kristen Glorious Inc. Her shop is Mystic Arts on Etsy. Mystic Art Mirrors on Etsy. Okay. And I just wanted to include some other stuff I got from Mother's Day. So I got also this purse, my cousin's Mom in All Day, which is so cute. And there's like snacks in here, so I just left it in there for now. Anyways, yeah, I thought this would be really nice to use. Like if you go traveling, I can put some of my coloring supplies in here. Really cute. And then my other cousin also got me this purse, the Old Navy. It's like a sack, which also can also use for coloring or just for shopping, you know. So very cute bag to have and easily fold up to keep in my purse, or to use for my coloring books and supplies to carry around with me if we go somewhere, like go to the beach or the park. Something else I want to share is from my 10-year-old son that he made from school. Made me a keychain. I go ahead and share it with you guys. Let me go ahead and zoom you in. It says, "Dear Mom, happy Mother's Day. I hope you have fun today. I love you. Thank you for raising me. I wish you a nice, quiet, non-annoying, children-infested day." Love, Matthew. So yeah, very thoughtful boy there. Yeah, he is so sweet. Yeah, so he made this for me from school. And then another thing that he made for me, he's so creative. I think he's like my #1 YouTube fan, but he made me like his own version of the YouTube plaque. You know, it says congratulations for surpassing. I don't have 100K subscribers, but he thinks I can. But you know, it's just so sweet. He made this for me to hang on my door, my bedroom door. So yeah, this is going back up there because yeah, and I want to thank him. He asked me to show this on my channel. So Matthew, here it is. Thank you so much for doing this and really love it. Thank you for being my #1 fan. I love you. So that is the end of the Mother's Day gifts that I got, and I hope you guys had a wonderful Mother's Day. For all you moms or those of you that hold mother roles, and any of the kids, you know, if you're teachers or, you know, just anyone that's served as a mother towards a child, or even for babies, you know, their moms, they take care of them like their own babies. So I hope you guys had a wonderful Mother's Day weekend and week, and I hope you guys got a lot of coloring books and supplies yourself. I hope this video, I know I got a lot of people telling me about not being able to hear me, so I had to rewire where I'm putting my mic, because I have a different setup and I've been trying like different things. I wanted to see what works and what doesn't, and so I guess how I had it set up before isn't working. So hopefully right now where my mic is. I actually have to put my wire around my neck, and I have to remember, like, every time I stop, if I was going to get out of the desk, that I have to unwind it around my neck. And the reason why it's around my neck is because if I leave it hanging, it's actually going to be in the view, and I don't want that. So that's going to be a little distracting, like waving back and forth down here. So anyways, I hope the volume's okay. I'm going to check it when I edit this video. But anyways, I hope you guys come back for my next video. I do hope to come back with more. Take care and happy coloring, and thank you guys for your support. Bye bye.